Well, we are about a $50 cab ride away from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the New York Jets. Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
319. Hey, home.
Allen looking to throw it right at the outset. Shakir holds it in. Fighting through it, he's got space. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first.
What a start here to the ball game. You get the good kick return, followed by a quick first down through the air. If this defense isn't careful, they might be looking at a deficit before they know what hit them.
Allen going to throw. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
Well, his completion percentage continues to rise with that one, but sometimes you want your completion percentage to go down. Maybe you should have thought about throwing that one away.
I was just going to say, it is easier said than done, but that's where you maybe bury it at his feet, make sure he doesn't catch it.
Great call right there. Put it near the receiver, no grounding, nothing like that, but no one gets a chance to pick it off either.
Allen. Now he's going to step up and run. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. It's a gain of 35.
And this offense has come out swinging here in the early going. They pick up a nice chunk on that pitch and catch. And the two of them have this offense moving in the right direction to start this game.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, home. Half. Sub. Alert! Look out!
And again, it's Allen. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Alec Pierce. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Bills are on the board first here this afternoon. And the QB rating right now sky high. 4 for 4 on that opening drive, and it ends with a touchdown pass.
Yeah, I don't know quite how to figure it out. I think I need my friends from MIT to come in and help me. I think 158.3 is the number one.
Yep, that's
right. That's the highest you can get. That's where he is. He'd like to continue on that pace.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
looking to put a drive together.
Don't jump. Ready? Move 58. Move 58. Start. Go.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And taken down just shy of the 40. You look at this Buffalo defense. This unit, they've struggled a little bit against the pass, ranked number 21 in the league.
With their lack of pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against the people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league, so there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
Off play action, Fields. He's got room at the 30. And finally marked down at the 23. That one good for 37 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
EQ. You got a mini base. Why not? All right.
Here's Fields. Sideline throw. It's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring up second down.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it first and goal.
Up. Here we go. Move 58, move 58, set. Press, butt straight. Set out.
Here's Fields. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Bills are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw something away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Allen. Well, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he'll bring it back to about the 5-yard line. It's such a costly interception, nearly a pick six, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case, you've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of the football. That interception almost cost them 6 points. Now their defense has to run onto the field, probably giving the quarterback a few side eyes along the way. They've got to see if they can stop the score.
It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
319, here's that. Right.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Jets are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a good effort gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Clock runs, less than a minute to go, and an entertaining first quarter of play. Allen now looks to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. This defense for the Jets, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
3rd down and 1. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
These two teams all tied after 1. The Bills with a football as we start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 4th down coming up.
Alert! 56, 56! Half. Hey, home. Middle. Look out!
They do go for it. Here's Allen. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
3 on the play. First down, Buffalo.
Half 10, 319! Half 85! What's that?
Now this time, Allen will throw. Allen going to run with it. Man open downfield is Diggs. He's got it. And he'll be ridden out of bounds all the way down at the 15-yard line. A big play here for Buffalo. 41 yards.
That's a great job of working the sideline right there. I love how he tracked the football the whole way. Just reached up and pulled it in. Had excellent field presence to understand where he was in order to make that play happen.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Throwing now is Allen. This is caught. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Bills
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2.
Brings up second and goal.
Tight. Out. Alert.
Now Allen. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Khalil Shakir, his second touchdown on the season. And the Bills have taken the lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Now Fields going to run. And a big loss here as he's taken down. That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down.
Brings up second down.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long. From the gun, here's Fields. And this is incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Green 19, good cut.
To throw is Fields. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
A loss of 7.
Here's the Jets punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. It's fielded at the 45. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Finding Shakir across the formation. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 16 more on that one and another first down.
Bills. First down. First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Here's Allen to throw it. That is caught inside the 5. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 6-yard line.
Here's Allen. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play. 3rd and 7 now.
It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
Alert! 56. Look out!
Again, they'll throw with Allen. Allen going to run with it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
For the Bills field goal. A 24-yard.
The kick by Bass is good. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
Their own 35-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now Fields going to run. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
At the 45-yard line.
Angel. Here we go. 19 windy. Here we go. Tonight.
A shotgun snap, Fields. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Now Fields. Airing it out deep for Smith. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Bills are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air.
Oh, Fields is intercepted for a 3rd time. Picked up by Jamie and Sherwood. And the Jets are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. A 10-point game, 17-7 to score as we get back to it on EA Sports. Escapes the defender. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Back to throw, Fields. And this one's incomplete.
I can assure you, setting up a screen is much more difficult than it appears. It requires excellent timing from everyone on the offense, and a defense's #1 goal is to throw that timing off.
Now it's Fields. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a 1st down.
Fields. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past across the 45. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. On play action, Fields. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Oh, Fields is intercepted for a third time. And the Bills are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
Hey, hold. 56.
From midfield, here's Allen. Allen going to run with it. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
2nd and 10.
5 wide. 319. Monday. Middle. What's that?
Now Allen. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Play action. Now it's Allen. He'll try and do this himself. And it is caught. He will have the 1st down and a bit more. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 49 yards. And the Bills take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
No muss.
Fields now to throw. There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A huge play there for the Jets. 42 yards.
1st down.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Here we go, Sz1. Sz1. Hey, 551. Go.
Looking to throw. Fields. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go over the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Quick slant here to Smith. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it.
Don't jump. Ready? 331. 331. Tonight.
Here we go on 4th down. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal.
For the extra point.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead down to 10, 24-14.
Jets 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. Allen. Now he's going to step up and run. That is incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Hey, hold. Middle.
Allen off the play fake. Now he'll tuck this and run. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
But they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To the air, Allen. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Allen now looks to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
To throw, it's Allen. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
and 10 yards.
Well, with a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
On play action, Allen. And that is incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it here. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Buffalo.
Allen going to throw. And the screen unsuccessfully dropped it.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Five wide. 56. Gun.
And again, it's Allen. Allen going to run with it. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Martin, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Alert!
From the gun, it's Allen. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Dalton Kincaid, 43 yards. And the Bills will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Here's Bass now for the extra point. And it looked like the operation got fouled up there. This ball was pushed to the right. It's no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Jets take over 1st and 10.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Fields. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point of the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
This is taken at the 18. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's the Bills with a lead and the football here to begin the 4th quarter. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah.
He's got a man complete. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Stephon Diggs with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Bills are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 23. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll have good field position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Hey, Ken. 319,
From the gun, here's Fields. Over the middle, and that's to Taylor, the tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And 22 more yards there and another first down.
That's another Jets first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
To throw is Fields. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Off play action. Fields. Nowhere to turn this time. He goes down. Sacked back at the 29. That's Matt Milano firing in from his linebacker position.
331. Go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now Fields going to run. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. Throwing now is Allen. That is caught. Kincaid with it. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the third quarter doing the old hold up four fingers college sign, meaning the fourth quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
319!
On play action, Allen. Now he's going to step up and run. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Here's Allen. And Allen going to be intercepted for the third time. Picked up by Jamie and Sherwood. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line.
Allen's pass intercepted. The Jets take over first and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning.
Here we go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Here we go. Move it. Right.
A fake there on the Jets sweep as it's Fields off play action. This is Smith to the ground. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Arian Smith, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Jets take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Here we go.
Jets will line up for a 2-point conversion.
And he's going to get into the end zone for 2. And they're back within 2 scores. Down 15 now.
37. Jets 22. Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And Allen is actually going to throw it here. That's caught by Kincaid, working the middle of the field. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 46.
Now Allen. Looking for his man on the out route. He's got Diggs. And Diggs will have a Bills first down as he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Now Allen. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Here's Allen to throw it. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Allen. And that's caught inside the 35. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence, because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. And the Jets will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. 5:51, 5:51, 12 go. Set.
Fields. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
50 yards on the play. And the Jets, first down.
Well, defensively there, you want to play it a little safe and keep the action in front of you, but you definitely aren't looking to give up plays like that. They still got the cushion of a 2-score lead, but don't give them a freebie here in the final minute.
Hey, Ken.
Fields now to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And while it's probably going to take a miracle at this stage, if they come down with this one in the end zone, they've still got a fighting chance. That one, however, winds up incomplete.
258, hey, 5:51, 5:51.
Here's Fields. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Here we go. Green 19, get that. Easy. I got him. Right.
Throwing again is Fields. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's fourth down.
Here we go. Alpha. Green 19, get that. Press, bunch right. Set high.
They snap it to Fields. That's to his running back, complete. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Big play coming now for the Jets as they'll set up to go for two. They're going to keep it on the ground, but he will not get into the end zone, and that one hurts as it will remain a 2-score game here in the fourth. So time definitely not in their favor, down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And wait a minute, did the Jets get it? They did. Well, that certainly makes things more interesting. You get the score, then you get the onside kick. A little uphill battle still, but a start.
It's not mission accomplished, but the plan is working. They are in a great spot right now, and the best part, they put the defense right back out on the field after having already scored.
Yeah, they've got the momentum here now.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Back to throw, Fields. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations, and you've often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
Here we go. Hey, can. Green 19, just you got what? It's you. Right.
All eyes on Fields. That's caught by Wilson. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left.
A gain of 9.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
Here we go. We're good. 5:51. Hey, can. Tonight.
4th down. Fields has to have this one. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one.
'56. 319. Gun.
To throw is Allen. Lets one go downfield for Pierce. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Andre Cisco. And the Jets come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians, as this ball game is now officially over. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for the Bills, it's an early road victory as they move to 2-0 now on the young season. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Tampa to take